Good morning and welcome to Joy's Kitchen. How's everybody doing this morning? I thank you all for tuning in with me this morning. If you're watching this channel for the first time, take the time to subscribe. I thank you all and good morning again. Today's recipe will be a quick one, okay? It's going to be my hash brown pizza. It's going to be a pizza breakfast, okay? Starting hash browns. So let me tell you what you'll need for this pizza breakfast, okay? And if you got kids and they out for the summertime and you don't feel like making like grits, eggs, bacon, and toast every morning, hey, try this pizza breakfast recipe. I guarantee you, you will like it and they will like it. Kids love pizza. Adults love pizza. So why not make it a pizza breakfast, okay? So here's what you'll need. You will need a bowl because we have to put our ingredients into a bowl. You will need hash browns, cheese. Now, you will need some sharp cheddar cheese. But since I don't have, this is the only package of cheese I left because I thought I had some cheese in there. So I must have used it all. So I have a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese in here, but I'm going to cut this cheese and crumble this cheese the best that I can, okay? So, if you don't have sharp cheddar cheese, regular cheese is fine. You're just going to need some cheese. You will need kosher salt. I'm out of kosher salt. So, I'm using sea salt, but you will need kosher salt, black pepper. You will need vegetable spray, any kind of spray that you use to spray your baking dish with. You will need onions. I have in here one onion, and it's not a whole onion, it's a half of an onion. So you will need a half of a yellow onion. I have a red bell pepper and I have a green pepper already diced, okay? You will need eggs, and you will need bacon. Bacon of your choice, okay? My preferred bacon, I'm going with this turkey bacon, okay? So you can use the bacon that you want. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to take our hash browns and we're going to pour them into this pan here, in this bowl here, So let me get these open up. I think I might need a bigger bowl, so let me get a bigger bowl because I don't know why I got that little bowl. Okay. So I have my hash browns here. I want you guys to be able to see up in there. So to my hash browns, I'm going to add this cheese. Yes, just like that. And just that little bit amount. Okay. I'm going to add in some salt. Because we do want this to be seasoned. Okay, I'm going to add in some black pepper. Y'all excuse me for a minute. Okay, and you're gonna add in, sorry about that. Okay, so we have in our cheddar cheese, we have our salt, we have our black pepper, and you're gonna need 1 egg. Okay, we're gonna take our spatula, and we're just gonna mix this together, okay? Got a brown, hash brown in there. Okay, just mix it together. If you want to do it by hand, that's fine too. And all you need is 1 bag. But it depends on how much piece of it you want or how many people you're trying to feed, okay? I'm only feeding 3 besides myself included. So this will be enough for us. If I was doing like a dinner thing, then I'll do more because I know they're going to eat more than 2 slices. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then you're going to need a baking, a pizza pan. A round pizza pan you put your pizza on, you're going to need one of those. So we just make sure that we have it all combined. Okay, let me wash my hands. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to set this right here. I'm going to get our pizza pan. So this is my pizza pan, y'all. I took the liberty of putting aluminum foil on it. And the reason why I did that was because it have holes in it. It have holes to the bottom of it. See those holes? And I didn't want anything running out, dripping out onto my stove. So we're going to spray it. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Okay, and then we're going to take our dough, our hash brown, and we're just going to make it into a circle. We're going to bake this on the preheated oven at 400. So we're just going to pat it out, okay? You want it at 400 degrees, and we're going to bake this for 15 minutes on 400 degrees. See, that cheese, I had a little bit of cheese in there, y'all, but that cheese was enough to go through the thing. Okay, let me get y'all get a good look at that. Okay, so you're gonna just do it in a little piece of shape and then press it out, just like this, just like this. Keep the edges intact, okay? We don't want the edges all over the place. So make sure your edges, you just go around the edges like this right here. Okay? So, what I'm going to do, we're going to put this in an oven, for a 400 degree oven for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to take this spray and I'm going to spray on top of it. That's just so the top can get nice and brown. Okay? Alright, so I'll be back and I'll show you what we're going to do next. So while that's baking, I'm going to turn y'all attention over here on my pan because we're going to get started with the baking. We got to have our toppings for our pizza. So let me cut my oven on. I mean my stove top. So I'm going to put this in the oven. 15 minutes. So it's 10:22. Let me wash my hands, y'all. Turn on the wrong eye, so maybe. Okay, we're gonna put the eggs and stuff in the back because we don't need those right now, and the cheese. So, you do as much bacon as you want. I like meat on my pizza. Okay, who don't like meat on their pizza? But, I tell you guys what. If you don't want meat and you're a vegetarian, I'm going to show you how to do this without the meat. So just keep watching. Because this can be a vegetarian pizza as well. Okay, let's let this get good and hot so I can add my meat in. So instead of like doing meat, you can have your broccoli and your spinach and your onions and your mushrooms and stuff and your bell peppers. You can have all that sauteed, right? Then when the pizza comes out, after 15 minutes, you're gonna take your your veggies, place it on top of the pizza. You can add more cheese to it. And then in the center, make room for the eggs. Because then you take how many ever eggs you want, whether it be 4, 6, 8, 3, whatever. And you're going to place them on top. Place your veggies around the eggs. Place it back into the oven for additional 15 minutes. So don't cut the oven off from the 400 degrees. You're going to place it back in the oven at the second time for 15 minutes just to give the eggs time enough to get done, okay? So it's going to be like sunny side up eggs, okay? And that's it. That's your veggie pizza. I need to test my water. Ooh. Good to go. So anytime you're frying and you want to test it and see is it hot, place a little bit of water on your fingertip. Let it run down. Don't splatter it in there like I did. I just did that. But you're gonna run the water, put it on your fingertip, let it run down, and then drop it in there. And if it spit back at you, it's done. It's good and hot. And then when you're frying something with flour on it, you can take the flour and put it in there. And if it starts to sizzle away, it's done. So we're just going to fry our meat, okay? So I have it on high, so I'm going to leave it on high because I need this to go and get done. Because we're giving them all 15 minutes. so that can so we'll be ready when that comes out. So I'm just gonna keep it in there, and what you can do, if your bacon is not done, just keep it in there until, but constantly check on it, okay? Until your 15 minutes is up. I mean, you can keep it in there until the bacon is done, but you want to continue to check on it because you don't want it to burn, okay? So this is the whole pack of turkey bacon that I just used. Okay, let me take you guys back over this way to show you how I'm chopping up my cheese. Now, I said we needed more cheese. So I'm just taking my cheese, slicing it like this, lengthwise, and then just going about it like this. That's it. So that'll be enough cheese because it's like stacked up there on top of each other. So we're going to go back over here to the bacon. And we just want this to get nice and brown. You know, I was gonna do like a big recipe today, but then I changed it and I said, you know, the kids are out of school. My kids was like, they got up this morning and they was like, what's for breakfast? Grits? I said no. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a breakfast pizza. Even though it's late, it's still, breakfast is still good anytime to me. I can eat breakfast for dinner. So they wanted like grits, eggs, and bacon. Sometimes you just don't feel like that a whole lot. You know what I mean? So by them being out of school, you can do some meals that relate to them. Like this breakfast recipe. Everybody likes, like this pizza recipe. Everybody likes pizza. So why not make a pizza breakfast? And they'll enjoy that. I tell you, it'll be on your cooking list because they'll want you to make it again. So give them something, just something simple, but yet delicious. You know what I mean? So our bacon is almost like trying to get there. A little bit more. And I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do with this bacon. So, my suggestion is, like, since they're out of school, I'm going to give you guys some, and this is one. Some kids' recipes. It's all sorts of breakfast recipes and casseroles that you can do. And this is one of them. This is going to be our breakfast pizza recipe. So what I'm going to do is this weekend we're going to do something for dinner. Kids like corn dogs. We're going to make some good homemade corn dogs. I ain't talking store-bought. I'm talking homemade corn dogs. My way. So you know I'm going to do it up. I haven't made any corn dogs in a little minute now. And the reason I haven't been making them is because the corn dogs, they take a little minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let your skewers soak so that they don't get burned when you're trying to put them in the grease. It's just a little, but it ain't nothing complicated, nothing hard. You know, that won't be in my kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So while I'm doing this, I'm trying to get my dinner done also. I'm just trying to get my spaghetti dinner done. That's what we're having today, spaghetti. Alright, so I think that my bacon is quite done. I don't want it to, oh yeah. Okay, so let me get something to take my bacon out. And show you guys how this piece is gonna come together. It's hot. Picking it out with my hand, y'all. And this little. Okay. So let me move this off the stove. Alright, so now I'm going to focus your attention back over here, because this is what we're going to do next. Sorry, I got y'all all over the place. Let me focus my camera. Okay, so now I'm just taking this bacon that I laid in this paper towel, and I'm just trying to get some of the grease off of it, okay? Now, if you want to add more meat to the to your pizza, go ahead. You can do bacon, you can do ham, bacon and ham and sausage, but I don't have time for all that this morning. Okay, on our pizza dough I'm doing 6 eggs. So we're just gonna take the spoon and just make a little circle in it and just lay your egg, crack the egg and just lay it right into the circle. Okay. Next we're going to be adding our peppers. Remember our peppers? We're going to be adding those in. And you could do these however you want. Lamb however you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. But neat one will help. Okay, just gonna have to wait. I don't know, just have to call them back. Okay, so these are our peppers all around here. Next, we're gonna add in the meat. So you're just gonna take your bacon and just break it up or chop it up. So I want to get it from around the egg because I don't want it on the egg. Okay, I got a little bit more to go. Y'all tell me that don't look good. Pizza breakfast. It's so easy. It's not hard. I tell y'all, I ain't coming to y'all with no hard dishes. Nothing hard to make. Not in my kitchen. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be good. And tell me what kid wouldn't like this pizza breakfast. If you got a kid that like eggs and they like their veggies, or simply they ain't got to have their veggies. Okay, now we're going to do the cheese. We're going to do some cheese. So we're going to put this back in the same oven until everything melts into our eggs get done, okay? And we're gonna get this cheese time to melt. So I may not place all of it on here, okay? Tell me your son or your daughters will not like this for their breakfast. One morning. It don't take that long. All you have to do is just get your you seen what I did. All you gotta do is just get your hash browns together. Mix them with the salt and the pepper. The kosher salt now. If you want to be exact. The only reason why I use sea salt is because I'm out of kosher salt. And I need me some, but I ain't feel like running to no store just to get no kosher salt. I will go Saturday morning before I have to go to work Saturday and get some kosher salt, and I'll go to Walmart and get a couple bottles so that way I have enough to last me. Okay? So that is our, and then we're gonna take some pepper. Do a little bit of pepper back over it. Take a little salt. Put it back over it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our pizza casserole. I'm sorry, our pizza breakfast. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven, back in the oven, our 400-degree oven, for 15 minutes. But actually it's gonna be until the eggs get done and the cheese melts, okay? So I'll show you what this breakfast looks like when it's done and I fix my plate. All right, I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. This is our pizza breakfast. Okay. It's done. Only thing is I didn't give the cheese chance to melt, but the cheese is real soft. And I had to take it out because my son had to go to work, so the cheese didn't get a chance to melt. But on that note, it's good. And it's still gonna be good. Let me zoom out a little bit. Our breakfast pizza I keep calling this a casserole because I'm used to making casseroles. But our breakfast pizza, this is what this is. Our breakfast pizza. So I have my plate here, and I'm gonna try and slice it. I have a pizza cutter here, so you want to use the pizza cutter. Look at this edge, this stuff right here up over this edge. Can't let that go. But anyway, I'm gonna get that up. This is what our pizza casserole looks like. I'm gonna slice another slice. I can eat more than one slice. And this time I hope I can get it all up. But you all get it, right? Okay. Our pizza casserole, ladies and gentlemen. That's our pizza casserole. And all you need with that is a fork. And by me being me, a little hot sauce. Now I have one slice here, but I done covered it up. That came out like the pizza. And I just gathered the rest of the stuff. You seen what I did. So I got some hot sauce on this. Look at those hash browns. Look how crispy those hash browns is. Let me give this a little taste test. That y'all know how good it do taste. So if you like this recipe, let me taste it. And I thank you for putting food in my household. And my Father, I ask you to bless each and every one all over the world, so we too may have hot meal before them. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You got time?
Yeah, I got time.
Okay. Give this a taste test. Mmm.
Got it.
You got a piece of cutter right here, but come on now. She in that left hand.
Oh, just came off, man.
There we go. The pizza. Ladies and gentlemen. Can you see that? So, you guys see this piece almost gone? That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right here. How they would eat it up. Piece of casserole, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Nothing hard about it. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. I thank you all for watching this morning. If you're watching this channel for the first time, take the time to subscribe. Let me get, I'm talking to everybody out there. I have 25 subscribers, and I thank you, Lord, for those 25. But let me get up to 50. Let me get 100 subscribers. I'm asking for 100 subscribers. Subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. And I guarantee you, I'll be uploading more videos. So I'm asking you all to give me 100 subscribers, okay? And when I get to 100, I want 100 more. So I thank you all for watching. If you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen once again. Make this recipe. Try this pizza breakfast. Have it for your breakfast tonight or tomorrow morning. Surprise your kids with a piece of breakfast. Until the next recipe, y'all stay tuned and God bless.